Hello and welcome to Zevy's Garage. Today we are going to be installing some brand new Riaction Digressive series coilovers on the Mini Cooper R56 base. Let's check them out. We gotta have a little license plate frame just cause. Let's check out our coilover setup. Adjusters are included but are not currently installed. So these are, I'll edit on the screen if I am wrong, but it should be 6K spring rate up front and 5K in the rear. So it should be plenty good for daily driving still. But yeah, here's our fronts, adjustable camber plates. So you can see, nice chrome hardware. It's not like a Chinesium gold. Makes me happy. Comes with some adjustable sway end links, as you can see here. We'll check those out in a little bit. Nice quality. Comes with your wrenches. You have your rear coilover unit. Comes with your collar for the mini rear trailing arm mounts. And then you'll have to transfer your top strut mounts. But let's get going. All right, so factory strut, you have three 13 mil bolts or nuts there. You have an 18 mil nut on this side and another 18 mil on this side. And then if you have sway end links still, those are 16s and plus a hex. But I don't run factory sway end links for now as part of my experimentation. So we're gonna do that, unclip this Johnny here, bink, and then we're just gonna smack it down basically.
Yeah, that's probably the most like productive class when I had it. It was always kids that were kind of and stuff like that, and that's why I dreaded that class.
On the wrong side too. Oh, I see. Oops. Nice. Here's the rear. Rear is two 13 mil bolts up top. And then down here at the bottom, you can see it right there, is an 18 mil bolt. You can see I already have adjustable arms and everything. Alright, so we have ourselves a 5/8 wrench / a 16 mil, and we have a H5 or 5mm hex that we're going to use to counter hold here. We're using the 12 point here and our hex here. Basically, you're going to, I already loosened it, but you're going to leverage it and loosen like so. And then these are spring loaded, obviously, so you have to be very careful. But what we're going to do is if you have an impact that would work wonders. If you don't, you put it sideways, so. Or you'd be proper and use a spring compressor. But these mini factory struts are pretty low tension. So what I'm gonna do here is flip the ratchet Actually, nope. That just locked. There we go. There we go. Like so. So you have your nut on top, the factory strut. Let's stand this up. So, okay, so from the top you have your nut, you have your washer, you have these rubber components of the strut here, you have your actual strut mounts, you have the lower part of the rubber here, which I'm going to clip back together. You lift this out, and then you have a bushing, metal bushing. So this is what we're going to utilize on the new one. I'll have to check if it comes with this metal bushing, but if not, then we'll reuse this. But all this top stuff will be transferred over, except for the nut, because the new strut comes with the nut, and then I believe it comes with the new washer, but I will check right now. Alright, so here we are with our rear strut, or rear coilover. You can see it has a new nut, new washer, and it also has the metal bushing. So we will not be reusing those on that setup. We're only going to be transferring the rubber and the actual metal top hat. So we're going to take it apart, like so. And then we're going to slide this off. We're going to slide this over, like so. We're going to install our new top hat. Well, used. We're going to install the other half of that. And we're going to put on our new washer and our new nut. I don't know the torque spec, but I will have to verify that and assemble it. Like so. We'll do the same to the other side. Easy peasy. Alright, so we're checking out our coilover adjusters for damping and rebound and such. So, unlike a lot of other coilover brands that have a little set screw that hold this in and then it falls out or snaps off, what Riaction did with these is you install it like so. You kind of click it and then you literally just thread it in on the bottom half of the collar, like so, and then you can just click like so. Simple, and it works great. Hell yeah, Riaction coilovers, baby.
I wanted to be in the sun. What?
Fuck.
Hey, say hey.
What'd he say? Check it out. Did not mail it worth this much. So I'm gonna have to definitely raise it because the exhaust touches the ground. But looks pretty sick slammed. Got room in the front. I don't know if the fronts are for low or not, but we got room in here. Yeah, nice and low. The wheel fitment's pretty sick. And the rear, freaking tucking over here. Yeah, she's tucking. Got our little exhaust tip. Look at this thing. Thing is slammed. Just need some window tint. Gonna spice it up. But yeah, I gotta raise this thing. It's way too low. Here's the rear. As you can see, straight tucking. I can't even get a finger in there. Alright, after about a week of having the coilovers, this is our current ride height, as you can see. I will attempt to put measurements on the screen if I remember to measure it. But, as you saw, these coilovers can go really low. But in the case of this, I ended up raising it. But yeah, here's how it sits. Pretty nice. Pretty aggressive for even a base model, I'd say. Yeah, super stoked with how this car's coming out between the coilovers, the exhaust, everything that we've done. This car's coming together pretty well. Along with being aggressive, these are also digressive, and with the 32-way adjustable damping, there's a lot of adjustability and amazing ride height adjustability. Like you saw, the car was absolutely dumped on the floor, which is cool. You don't have to buy some extra low or extreme low or whatever you call it. These will do it, and they'll give you a good ride height like we have now. A very functional ride height now. It looks cool slams, but we really cannot do that. Obviously, considering this is a track toy and my daily, and I would rather not get stuck into turn 1 going around Laguna or something. But yes, amazing digressive coilovers from Riaction Performance. These are the GP1s. They're one-way adjustable, which I was tempted to try their GP2s, which are two-way adjustable, but for the sake of Club SC / Club Sunday Cup in Grid Life, I am not allowed to run two ways. So I got this for both being a daily, because I wanted new struts, but then also because track stuff, you know? But these are super sick. A lot of camber adjustment from factory, as you can see in these top mounts in the front. You can adjust, you can move the adjusters so that if it hits the actual strut tower, the hole, you can scoot them away so you can make more adjustment, basically. And I think that's pretty cool, because it's good to have maximum adjustment and placement, and just so you can get the car dialed exactly how you want. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to show more of what these coilovers can do, and so far I'm super happy with them. So if you're looking at for a set of coilovers, check these out. They're so far much more impressive than most of the other brands I have tried. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, goodbye.